The Bangladesh government has voiced strong discontent over statements by British members of parliament on recent violence and attacks against minorities, the South Asian nation. Bangladesh's Foreign Affairs advisor, Mohammad Tauhid Hossain, conveyed his reaction to the statement by an all-party parliamentary group of the UK to the British High Commissioner to Bangladesh, Sarah Cook, during a meeting in Dhaka. He cited speeches of members of the British Parliament delivered on December 2nd and the alleged spread of misinformation. Hossain told Cook that there was an attempt to show that there have been more deaths after August 5. An urgent session was convened in the UK Parliament on Monday to discuss the situation in Bangladesh. Barry Gardner, the MP for Brent West in London, which has a large British Hindu population, described the situation in the South Asian nation as being clearly on a knife edge.
Since the fall of the previous government in August of this year, Bangladesh has seen more than 2,000 incidents of violence, most of which have been targeted against the minority Hindu community. Hindus make up less than 10% of the Bangladesh population, and my honourable friend will be aware that anti-Hindu violence has been a recurrent event in the country, and indeed the Jamaat-e-Islami party was earlier this year banned after riots in which 200 people were killed.
Conservative MP Preeti Patel, who is the Shadow Secretary of State for Foreign Affairs, called the situation in Bangladesh deeply, deeply concerning.
The degree of escalation in the violence is deeply, deeply concerning. And what we are witnessing now is just uncontrolled violence in many quarters. And we are now watching with horror and shock as further violence is spread in Bangladesh. And all our thoughts in this House are most definitely with the diaspora community here and those who are affected in Bangladesh. These are deeply disturbing reports.
Another MP, Bob Blackman, who is the chair of the all-party parliamentary group for British Hindus, has said that the community is suffering.
At the moment, we've got a position whereby Hindus are suffering with their houses being burnt, the businesses being ransacked, priests being arrested, and I understand 2 further were arrested over the weekend, and 63 monks were denied access to the country. So the clear issue here is an attempt at ethnic cleansing of Hindus from Bangladesh.
Meanwhile, informing the House about the initiatives taken by the UK so far, the foreign in charge of the Indo-Pacific region, Catherine West, said that she had visited Bangladesh last month and held meetings with the leadership of the interim government in the country. West also mentioned concerns raised by India over the series of events. India's External Affairs Minister, Dr. S. Jaishankar, in the Indian Parliament, underlined that the primary responsibility for the protection of life and liberty of all citizens of Bangladesh, including minorities, rests with the government of Bangladesh.